time that's given to me. Now I will present my seminar proposal. In the title is Increasing the Students' Ability in Listening by Using Active Listening Strategy at the 8th grade of SMP Negeri 1 Moroe in 2019 and 2020. Okay, before I explain to you about my seminar proposal, so I will introduce myself. My name is Rosa Nive Sadari Waru. Okay, here the researchers focus in the listening. Before I explain about what is the listening, so here I get some problems from the students. The first is the students are still lack of vocabularies and have low background knowledge. Yes, I think this is right because many students are still lack of vocabularies and have low background in knowledge. And the second, the students are still unable to understand the spoken text they hear from the speaker appropriately. And the third, the students are being passive listener that makes them caught lost of the speaker message. And in the last, the problem, the students are still unable to discriminate the speech sound inside the spoken text they hear. Okay, next, now I will present about the definition of listening. Okay, here there are some definition about the listening. The first, listening is an active process showing us to remain continuously aware of any subtle and not so subtle perceived characteristic, change, and defects in an audio signal. Okay, this is Corey says in 2017 in page 2, and also Ross in in 2011 page 1. Listening is a topic that has relevance to all of us as one of the crucial components of spoken language processing. There is no spoken language without listening. Okay, for that I will conclude what is the meaning about the listening. Okay, listening here is a complex, active process of interpretation in which listener match what they have heard with what they have already known with purpose. Is it meant understanding for the speaker message? Okay, next, now I will present about what is the definition of my strategy. Okay, here my strategy is I choose active listening strategy, where according to Collects of Policing Mental Vulnerability and Illness in 2013, active listening strategy is paying careful attention to the intent and content of an individual's communications through use of a range of techniques or such as mirroring, paraphrasing, emotion labeling, and use of open-ended questions to demonstrate an understanding of their needs. And also, according to Wanjri Card in 1905 in page 25, active listening is a term and strategy borrowed from counseling. It's a way of responding to spoken English in an interactive dialogue situation. Okay, according to Wanjri Card, there are 3 procedures of strategy. The first is step 1 is modeling, step 2 is practice, and step 3 is regular sessions. Okay, I will explain what is the step by step. The first step is modeling. This is the teacher stage conversations with students in front of the rest of the class. In the second stage or practice, the class needs time to try out the new modality as it may be quite strange at first. And the last step, regular sessions, once the modality has been introduced, understood, and practiced, and the learners should have regular sessions in their weekly program devoted to paired active listening tests. Okay, procedures by the researchers. This is many procedures by the researchers. The first, the researchers enter the classroom and greets the students. And the second, the researchers introduce herself to the students. The third, the researchers checks the students' attendance list or present list. And the fourth, the researchers introduce the teaching material to the students. And then, the researchers ask the students prior knowledge related to the teaching material. And also, the researchers explain the teaching material to the students by stating the definition, elaborating the language features and generic structure of written text and providing example. And the next, the procedures. The researchers explain the students to learn through applying active listening strategy. And then, the researchers models the dialogue. Okay, here, the researchers ask a student as partner and perform the dialogue about recount text. Because my material here is I choose recount text. And then, while performing dialogue in front of the classroom, other students are asked to listen to that dialogue precisely and gives important information inside its performance. And then, afterwards, the researchers guide the whole class to have a class discussions and discuss together about the topic dialogue that has been performed before. And the next, the researchers ask the students to make a group in pairs. And the last, the students are asked to perform the active listening strategy and practice it regularly. Okay, about the latest related research. Okay, here, this active listening strategy has ever been conducted by latest related researchers with the title Active Listening in Peer in Interviews. And the results of the latest related research shows that active listening is so positive effects to the students' ability in listening in holding communication. Okay, my research designs, I chose the classroom action research where in classroom action research, conducting the research through several steps. They are planning, action, observation, and reflection. Okay, I will explain one by one. The first is planning. Planning here is a process of classroom action research that is arranged based on the preliminary study. From the study, the researchers will get the general descriptions about the problem faced in the file. Based on the problem, the researchers tries to look for a way to solve that problem, so that the researchers will design action to overcome the problem. And then the second is action. Okay, action here is the realization of the theory and teaching technique and also the treatment that have been planned before. And the third is observations. Observation is an activity of collecting data and information that can be used as the input in doing reflection toward what have been done in actions. Observation is oriented to the future time and giving base to the reflections. And the last is reflections. Okay, reflection is an activity of analyzing, interpreting, and explaining out all of the information got from observations of what have been done in the actions. Okay, my analysis data, I use qualitative data and quantitative data, where qualitative data are usually collected through observations, interviews, or journals by obtaining existing documents or record. And quantitative data are numerical data and include just about anything that can be counted, tallied, or read. Okay, there are my present about the seminar proposal, and thank you.